So welcome to this MoU ceremony. So now first I request our Dean International to start this program.
Good afternoon to everyone. So respected Professor Pondicherry, Director of Studies, Professor Amaresh Samantraya, Minister of Pondicherry University, Professor Lajar, Finance Officer, Librarian, Deans of different schools, Head of the Department of Commerce, faculty members, scholars. I warmly welcome you all for signing ceremony of MoU between Pondicherry University and Association for Chartered Certified Accountants. And it has been pending for a long time, but today, I think considered today is the auspicious day where we are here to have a MoU with ACCA. Now, may I request Professor Pondicherry to speak to us.
Yes. Respected Mr. Kush Aguja and Mr. B. Sarvanakumar from ACCA Global and our Dean International, Professor Subramani Raju, and our Dean of Management Studies, Professor Dio, and our Registrar, Professor Amaresh Samantraya, FO and faculty member of our Commerce Department, all the faculty members, students. So our Dean SLS also there, and another Dean is also joining. Our librarian is also there. So welcome to this signing ceremony, MoU signing ceremony. So I came to know that the ACCA is offering a certified accountant program, the certified accountant of this course. That means this, if they have the ACCA certification, this is equivalent to CA. So the students of our university who are doing MCom, if they are willing to take this certification, so they can work in the similar to the CA offered by other Indian universities. So this is an internationally approved certification. That's why I came to know that the Commerce Department is planning to go for MoU with this institution. So I came to know from Mr. Akush Aguja also. So compared to our population, the number of accountants CA are very less. So in that aspect, if our students are getting this beneficiary, then it will be very useful for the students. And also I came to know that also the students, if they want to take this ACCA certification directly without our MoU, they have to pay a lot of money for this. So this is totally, it is very useful to our students. That is the reason we are going for this MoU. I thank the Commerce Department for taking this initiative and bringing this MoU also. And I also thank the ACCA and the members, Mr. Sarvanakumar is here, and Mr. Kush Aguja for agreeing for this MoU also, because I came to know that we will be having both sides, but giving your side is more to us. So in that way, I thank you for coming over this. So with this, now maybe I will request Kush Aguja to start the proceedings. You can give your feedback. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for first of all the warm welcome to Pondicherry University and this beautiful city. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, please.
All right. Maybe I'll come a little closer. Is this better? Thank you. So first of all, thank you for inviting us and having us in your beautiful city and the beautiful Pondicherry University. It is a pleasure to be here today, and I've been here earlier, and unfortunately we had COVID in between. We were looking to sign up this association far earlier, but today, like you said, is an auspicious day, the day that we sign. And for that, I thank all the faculty and all the people who are present here for their participation and contribution. ACCA was founded in 1904, so we are an institution almost about 120 years old, enjoying statutory recognition in UK. There are close to 233,000 members of the ACCA family who are working across 180 countries across the globe. Why are people who have done this qualification working in 180 countries? Is because we pride ourselves that what we teach is relevant globally. And that is what we want to impart to all students. ACCA focuses on the fact that every student today who wants to pursue a career in accounting and finance should be able to do so, in providing them access, in providing them the guidance, which we do when we collaborate with progressive universities like Pondicherry University. I mentioned maybe earlier that I have done my CA, and when I was doing my CA, I did not know very many options that existed. At that time they said, you either become an engineer, a doctor, or a chartered accountant. After that you decide what you want to do in life. But first you become either one of these three. But today's students are far more aware of their choices. And I think that the progressiveness of the university is in making students aware of the choices that exist, so that these students compete not only in India, but at a global scale. And when you compete at a global scale, you know that today India is the 5th largest economy in the world ahead of UK. And we are constantly seeing that the move towards the digital economy is making India larger and larger because of the immense talent pool that we have in the country. How will this talent pool benefit? This talent pool will benefit only when they have the right qualification, not just from an Indian perspective, but from a global perspective. All global corporates want to come into India these days. But you need to have the right skills, and if we can impart those skills to the youth of tomorrow, I think that is something great that we can do for them. Whether we look at consulting, whether we look at hospitality, retail, FMCG, the number of accountants who are there in India, professional accountants, the ratio to the total population is the lowest in the world. So thereby, the opportunity that exists for finance professional is the highest today. And I congratulate and thank Pondicherry University for embarking on this journey with us, so that we can together collaborate and work towards giving these students a brighter future. Thank you.
Respected Director Studies, Mr. Tu Sahuja, who is Head of Business Relations for India for ACCA, Mr. Saravana Kumar, Mr. Royston, our guest from ACCA, Finance Officer Professor Lajar, Dean of International Relations Professor Raju, Dean of School of Management Professor Deo, HOD Department of Commerce, and all my senior colleagues, deans, faculty members from various departments, and dear students. Yeah, I mean, as economist, I very much endorse the view that the role of robust accounting standards and competent accountants cannot be overemphasized in a market economy. So, particularly for the investors, for the government to generate tax revenue, and of course for the lenders, whether it is a bank or the market, transparent portray of the financial positions of a firm is a necessary ingredient. And having robust accounting standards, the accountants play a greater role in transparently conveying the true financial position of the firm, of the business, to various stakeholders. And we know the incident of Enron, how mishandling of accounting and misreporting led to failure of a company, and many stakeholders, say investors, incurred heavy loss. And of course our ICAI is producing competent chartered accountants as Mr. Ahuja himself, and they are playing a great role. We all respect all the chartered accountants who are coming out of ICAI. But here we have a body, ACCA, who is perhaps one of the oldest or the oldest, body of chartered accountants in the world. And the additional advantage is they have a huge global presence. I understand around 200,000 accountants spreading over 180 countries. So definitely, it will be good help for our students to, get a degree from you in collaboration, whatever we can think of. And I was discussing with Professor Lazar today afternoon, in India there are very few departments, very few universities where we have PG level degree in commerce, very few. And mostly, at PG level it is thought that people will be doing research. So our research out of the commerce departments all over India has very, thin separation from research conducted by economics departments or, financial management, financial related specialization. So this will be an advantage for our students where they will be professionally become competent, having some papers guided by this, basically which they will be studying a syllabus design with collaboration with the ACI. That will definitely give an advantage in the marketplace. And I see an advantage over ICAI here because with global presence, there are certain accounting standards which is well accepted all over the world. They will have some exposure to that, and they will have a wider job market also. So definitely it is for our students a win-win situation, and for you also you will be able to produce some competent accountants which can help you all over the world. So I hope it is, as I said, win-win for both of us, and we welcome this endeavor which is undertaken by our Department of Commerce and ICI, and I wish all the best. Thank you.
If you want to study ACCA separately, the cost is huge. Being an international qualification, it would cost you somewhere around 6.5 to 7 lakhs. And it depends on the ability of the student. That too, if he clears all the 13 papers on the first attempt.
First attempt, yes.
And this is a global professional qualification, a chartered qualification. With this arrangement, with the university's effort, there is a model called Accelerate model, which we have. What we do is, as earlier speakers mentioned, we will be concentrating on the syllabus integration. I mean, on 2 pillars. One is syllabus mapping, other one is the rigor of the exams. So with that, what we will do is, we will give that recognition for students who are taking that program through Pondicherry University. With this MoU, students will get exemption from writing few papers based on the syllabus integration. That means just you spend the money for your university graduation, your university exam, but still you clear certain number of papers of ACCA. So that is the first thing, making it more affordable. We know India is more developing a more middle class segment where we have a lot of people where we don't have affordability as a challenge. So we have brought this up, and that's the first advantage, number one. Number two, if you are going to study this qualification, you will have to study separately out of your graduation. Either you will have to wait until you complete your graduation, then start looking out for a private institution or approved learning partners, then go for coaching, then you have to study. But so you save time here. Because
It is simultaneously there.
because while you are pursuing your graduation, you are progressing on the qualification. That's the second advantage. Number three, if you are able to put in sincere effort, you have the possibility of completing the ACCA qualification while you are completing the commerce graduation. While you are coming out with your graduation, you will have dual qualification. Think of yourself in the job market. So, whom an organization will prefer? A professionally qualified person with a graduation who has got a professional qualification or just a graduation. So that's the third advantage. Fourth is, you are going to study in depth. When you study ACCA and ACCA integrated program, you are going to study in depth of the syllabus and subjects what you are going to normally study in a normal graduation program. That means completing your graduation is going to be very easy for you. So these are the various advantages what you have. So one is you save money, the other one is you save time. Time is more precious because that is something we will never get back once we lose. So that's where the advantage. students who are studying at Pondicherry University are going to get. So a normal student who is not part of Pondicherry University, and if he studies separately, it will take on an average for him to complete the qualification 3.5 to 4 years. But whereas you have an opportunity because of exemptions, and if you are going to put sincere effort from the second semester, you have the every possibility of finishing the qualification itself while you are at the final semester of the graduation. See, that's how we have students, youngest student passing out at the age of 19 years, 21 years, even before completing the graduation. So that's the biggest advantage you have.